What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's Friday, man. It's Friday. You ain't got no place to go. You ain't got no job. Nah, I'm playing. Y'all got jobs. I appreciate y'all too for support. But hey, man, it's your boy West Coast, man. We live in the building. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's your mama doing? How's your uncle doing? How's everybody doing, man? It's your boy West Coast, man. It's Friday, man. Finally Friday. This is our last weekend without NFL football, too, man. So that's something to be very, 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 very excited about. You know what I'm saying? That is something to be very, very excited about. This is our last weekend. This is our last weekend without Cowboy football, without any kind of football. I think they have I think they actually have I think there's college. I think there's college this weekend, right? There should be college this weekend. So, yeah, man, excited. The wait is finally over, man. Only got a couple more days to be exact. Oh, dang, man. I didn't even know you were saying you could go. Hey, Gary, if you can go, just let me know. Yeah, man, I'm excited, though. I'm ready. I'm ready to take off. I'm ready to get this thing popping, man. I'm ready to start talking about these Bucs, bro. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I don't know if you guys have seen the thumbnail. I don't know if you guys saw the title of this show, but I'm gonna let y'all know this right here, man. Your boy West Coast. I am officially burnt on the Dallas Cowboys. I'm tired of talking about the Cowboys. I'm ready to talk about somebody else. I'm ready to talk about someone else. I am ready to talk about someone that we are going to play. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm ready to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over it, bruh. Whatever the Cowboys did with their roster is what they did with it, bruh. We're going to have to figure it out, and then we're going to have to build this plane while it's flying. That's just how, sometimes in life you just got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I am thoroughly done talking about the Dallas Cowboys as an organization team. I'm just burnt, bro. Like, I didn't get into this game to do that. You know what I'm saying? I got into this game to break down film, talk about who we're going to be playing and things like that, man. And the Cowboys have officially wore me out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over it, bro. I'm over it. If y'all want to talk about rosters and who gonna start and all this other stuff, yeah, I mean there's a ton of bloggers out there that will give you guys that content. But West Coast, man, I'm over it. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? I'm over it. I am on to breaking down and talking about these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The reason being is because the Dallas Cowboys have never in their life beat Tom Brady. I know a lot of people are going to try to make this about the Cowboys versus the Bucs, but this really ain't the Cowboys versus the Bucs. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This is really the Cowboys versus Tom Brady, because we have actually beat the Bucs before, but we ain't never beat Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, let's get this thing popping. You guys already know what it is. When you guys come up in my shows, you guys already know what you're supposed to do. Let's go ahead and start this thing off right. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. The first thing you must do is you must hit that share button. All right? You must hit that share button. So I need every single person right now that is watching my content right now. I need everybody right now to hit that share button. What's up with you, Auntie Charlene? Auntie Charlene, you'll be getting a tracking number today, later on today. Carlos, what's up with you, Carlitos? Alfred, Al, is that Al? Is that Al Crossman? What's up, my boy? You watching on YouTube now? What's up with you, James Smith? What's up, little 38 baby? I see you, my boy. What's up with you? Who else we got over there? Hey, man. We got 5 people watching on. We got 12 people watching on YouTube. Only 5 likes. I need you guys to hit that like button on YouTube. You guys know how the algorithm works. You guys hit that like button. It allows West Coast to share, to send that content around more often. You feel me? All right, you feel me? So, yo, let's go. Make sure you guys hit that share button, and make sure you guys hit that star button. Hey, you guys, yesterday I gave away a Micah Parsons jersey to my boy Tim Walker. My boy Tim Walker, Whitaker. My boy Tim Whitaker won the Micah Parsons jersey. My boy Tim Whitaker won the Micah Parsons jersey. Hey, I have a couple more. I have another Micah Parsons jersey available. To give away as a gift to a top star giver. So I'm gonna show it to you guys, and give me 2 seconds, and I'll show it to you. Let me just update this. This real quick. All right, bam. So, yo, man. It won't let you change that while it's on. Okay. All right, I'm seeing stuff. It won't let me change that while it's on. Okay. All right, bam. So, yo, let's get it. So, yo, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys can do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. I need every single person right now to hit that share button. What's up with you, my boy D Lunatic? Share, like, and hit that sub button. Cowboy Nation. Appreciate you, my boy D Lunatic. Hey, you guys, this is the new time for the show. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is the new time for the show. Usually I go live about 11, but I wanted to change it up a little bit because I wanted to be able to keep this time when the regular season starts. And I know when the regular season starts, my life is going to be absolutely crazy. You know what I'm saying? So this is the regular time for the show. So make sure you guys tune in each day at 10 a.m. Cali time, 12 p.m. in Texas, and 1 p.m. on the south, in the 1 p.m. in the dirty in the South, man. If you still live in the dirt, if they still call it the dirty, then shoot, you know what I'm talking about. We can call it the dirty. You feel me? But yo, we about to talk about Tom Brady and these goddamn oh Lord. Listen, y'all almost heard me what I said? Y'all almost heard what I said right now? I almost called him the Patriots, bro. The Patriots. That dude ain't paid for the Patriots in 2 years. But yo, let's go. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. The top share today is going home with a Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl ring. I just got some silver ones in stock. Just got some silver Super Bowl rings in stock. Some Dallas Cowboys silver Super rings in stock. If you haven't already, I need you guys to go hit that star button at the very, very bottom. Let's see who's going to be the very first person to hit that star button. What's up with you, Auntie Rita? Appreciate you for your love. And also appreciate you for always sharing and sending the content. Let's go. So, yo, I got Kelly in the house. What's up, Kelly? Make sure you hit that star button. What's up with you, Taiwan? Appreciate you, Taiwan, for coming tapping in. Medea, what's up with you, Medea? Chris Fatman, what's up, my boy Chris? Make sure you hit that star button. Matt, Matt, my boy, appreciate you, my boy. It's Matt, but you can call me Tim. I don't know why I called you Tim, bro. My bad, Matt, Tim. And then I called you Tim again. My bad, Matt. My bad, bro. All right, Jumo, what's up, Jumo? Well, at least I got your last name right. You know what I'm saying? So you knew it was you. Who's this? Onzimios Rodriguez. What's up with you, my boy? Hey, hit that star button. Peter Cowell. What's up, Peter Cowell? Macy Nelson. What's up, Macy Nelson? Neil. What's up, Neil? Ross Dean. What's up, Ross Dean? Caleb Glover. What's up with you, Chris Boats? I see you, Chris Boats. Chris, you were in second place, my boy. Mamba Mentality. What's up with you over there on YouTube? Lil Baby 38. What's up with you? Hey, is the stars on Facebook? Let me know if the stars are on. Because I made sure they were on right now. Hey, you guys, don't forget, Top Star Giver is going home with a Micah Parsons blue jersey. This is a Thanksgiving jersey. But my boy Matt won this yesterday. He actually won an XL, so I actually have some more Thanksgiving jerseys in stock too. So if you want a Thanksgiving, you can swap it out. But hey, Top Star Giver today is going home with a blue Micah Parsons jersey or Thanksgiving, whichever one you choose. All right, so let's go. Ross said they stressing. You tripping. Jared Jarosky says, do you think, what's up with you? Top Flight 409, Henny DeMore, what's up with you? I got you, Henny. I got you. Let me see if I can get you up in here. I'm going to send a link to your inbox. What's up with you, Matt? Hey, if you haven't already, hit that share button and then hit that star button. Let's take off, man. Let's take off. As soon as y'all hit that share button, we're going to start talking about the content, man. Y'all know how it works. Hit that share button and hit that star button. Let's go. Share the content. Shout out to my boy Joseph Kukalua, man, who is definitely in first place for the share so far because he is swinging them stars. Appreciate you, my boy. He is sending them shares. Appreciate you, my boy. What's up with you, Peter? If you haven't already, hit that share button. If you have not already, hit that share button. If you have not already, hit that share button. Let's go. Who we got on Facebook? Who we got on YouTube? All right, we good on all platforms. All right, boom. We straight. All right, so what's up with you, Auntie Rita? Joseph, what's up with you, Matt? It's Matt, but you can call me Tim if you I'll call you Matt. Sorry about that for calling your name wrong. It's crazy. All my favorite streamers are from the West Coast. Nah, I don't know about you talking about. I think I'm the only Cowboy one. And you talking about some regular world stuff? If you talking about some regular world stuff, I could agree with you. But there's a lot of dudes on the middle, like Jay Tuck is in the middle. A lot of dudes in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too many on the West Coast, man. If you do, let me know. Shoot. You must be talking about like other bloggers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Either way, bro, I ain't tripping. Either way, I just thought that was a unique comment. Made me think for a minute. Made West Coast things for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's go. Let's go ahead and get into this content, man. Let's go ahead and get into this content. Hey, man, and also my boy Henny DeMore just slid up in here. So we're gonna talk about two things. We're gonna talk about Tom Brady, and then we're gonna talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You wanna know why? Because I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, man. That's really the only thing that matters now, man. Like all this other stuff, Cowboys roster, is Tyler Smith going to be ready? Is this person going to be that? Is that? Man, listen to me, man. We can sit up here and hope and pray all we want, but guess what? In about 6 days, 7 days, shoot, we all going to know for sure. So my thing is this, man. I'm going to let Jerry Jones, we have made our bed. We have officially made our bed. Now we got to lay in it. And guess what we also got to do? We got to get on to talking about these other teams that we got to play this season, man, because there's other stuff more important than our team. And that is the teams that we're going to have to actually play this season. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. Boop. Boop. Let's see. Hey, Henny, can you hear me?
I can hear you, cuz. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let me just let me slide this off this onto the speakers. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, cuz.
All right, let's go. Let's get it. Hey, man, can somebody hit that start button so I can at least know it's on? Hey, man, come on, man. Let's hit that start button. Hey, and also don't forget, Top Star Giver is going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. This is the Thanksgiving jersey, but I have it in Thanksgiving, and I also have it in blue, just like Henny's wearing right now. I have it in Thanksgiving, and I also have blue. Can somebody hit that start button on Facebook just to let your boy West Coast know it's on? Let's go. How do you feel about Dallas? Hey, before we go into Tampa Bay, let's just round some stuff off real quick. Let's round some stuff up and round some stuff off so we know it's done. All right, let's go. Real quick, Jason Peters. We have no information on Jason Peters. Do I believe he signs? I do believe he signs because typically folks don't hang out in Dallas this long without signing. So I do believe he will sign with the Dallas Cowboys. It's just a matter of the finite details that I think are getting taken care of, like the incentive portion of his contract. I think that's what's going on right now. And I think the Dallas Cowboys are trying to figure out what is that going to look like? Because you got to remember, Jason Peters is a guy who actually got his incentives last year. Shout out to my boy Willie, quick to knock a Eagles fan out with the 200 squares.
I want me some.
Slow down, West Coast. Slow down, West Coast. Let me slow down, y'all. Let me slow down. I got Willie, quick to slap an Eagle fan in their face. Baker with 200 stars. Let me give him a little glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
I got T. Rita. I ain't playing this in 2022 with the 100 stars.
I want me some glory hole.
I got Becky. If you say disrespectful about my quarterback, I will slap you and pray for you. Besler with the 100 band.
I want me some glory hole.
Man, I'm just saying, man, they got some crazy names over here. Hey, what's up with you, Bishop? Appreciate you, my boy. Slide up in here, man. Tuesday we rocking. Let's go. All right, so yo, let's talk about Jason Peters. I believe he signs. The only difference is I believe that they're working on the finite things, like the actual contractual things that is going to actually create the contract. Jerry said something about him doing a physical, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He should have already taken a physical to even get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. He should have already taken a physical to even get to this point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it has anything to do with him taking a physical, because I don't think he's going to dinner unless he's actually passed a physical. There's no way you're going to be wasting 2 days of your life with a guy if you don't believe he is taking a physical or if he can pass a physical. And you guys, I'm going to tell you guys, a physical for football is not the same. I mean, a physical for football is not like a tryout. I think sometimes when people think that these guys are taking physicals, I think you guys are thinking about like they're taking a tryout. No, a physical is the exact same thing. A kid would go to a physical for football, for high school. You know what I'm saying? They're checking in the parameters of your body. You know what I'm saying? They're not actually seeing if you can run, if you can go do a 40 time. They're not doing anything like that. That's an actual tryout. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that he does. I do believe that he does sign with the Dallas Cowboys. I do believe that the Cowboys will get him on some type of deal I think it's going to be at least 2 years. The reason why I believe it's going to be at least 2 years is because a 1 year deal happens so much faster and easier than this. You know what I'm saying? Like it just a 1-year deal is very easy to take care of. It's very easy to sign. Doesn't take much to do. You know what I'm saying? But when you're doing stuff like this is what leads me to believe that it's probably somewhere of a 2-year deal, and they're trying to get the actual details together. Henry, what's your thoughts on that, man? What's your thoughts on the Dallas Cowboys and Peters, man?
Man, I believe that deal will eventually get done. There's too much going on for me to believe that it's going to fall apart at this point. They taking too much time together. Like you said, he's been meeting with me more for about 2 days, so there was no mutual interest. We ain't gotten this far. You know, most of the time you hear about us having an interest in a guy that they don't even get in for a visit, let alone be in Dallas. Let alone be in Dallas for 2 days. So you know, we also got to think about the Arkansas roots. That boy from the University of Arkansas. So is Jerry Jones. So you know, like that's there. He gets to play against the team that gave up on him 2 years ago in the Philadelphia Eagles. He gets to go against them 2 times to show they still got it in the tank. And you know, Dallas is actually one of the few teams that is in position to actually pay him multiple years. When you think about it, we have a cap room and we have needed left tackle for it. Because like even if Tyrell Smith was able to come back, you know, he missed so much time, and you know there are already rumblings about them maybe trying to move away from Tyrell Smith. You know, in the next couple of years anyway. So having another tackle on the roster makes perfect sense. So you know, I think the deal gets done.
Yeah, I think it gets done. I think it gets done too, man. And I think Jerry Jones, a guy who loves, you know, he loves his Arkansas guys. I definitely think. I mean, think about this. CD Lamb is wearing the 88 right now, not because he wanted to, is because freaking Jerry Jones' best friend in college, Lamb, wore number 88. What a coincidence! Yeah, right. That's what I said. But yeah, so I mean, you know, Jerry Jones has those strong ties to the University of Arkansas. And you know, I'm from El Dorado, Arkansas myself. Originally, my family's originally from El Dorado, Arkansas. We moved to California. I moved to California when I was 7 years old. And you know, so I mean, I understand that Arkansas blood, man. I get it, man. So I definitely can see, you know, but I think I definitely believe this deal gets done. I believe this is a deal that gets done. I also believe that this is a deal. I think they're also going to sign it. Like I said, I think this is going to be a multiple year deal. I believe this is going to be something that's going to be done for 2 years, because why not? You have the capital to do it. Even at 40 years old, he played 15 games last year. And then the only time he missed games was because of COVID. And more importantly, man, if you are looking to move away from Tyron Smith, you need to go ahead and do it this year, because if you don't move away from him this year, you're basically going to be paying him. What's that?
Yeah, Washer went off.
Oh, okay. You're basically going to be paying him for something he's not doing, and that is what? Playing. You know what I'm saying? But yo, let's go. We talked about Jason Peters. I want to flip the skip, man, and start talking about these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why? Because I'm burnt out talking about I'm burnt, bro. I'm burnt, bro. I am burnt talking about the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Like, I'm burnt. I just don't want to talk about the Cowboys anymore, man. I want to talk about who we about to play and how we match up against these teams. That's what I'm into talking about. And hey, before we get started, make sure you guys hit that star button. Shout out to my boy Matt, who won the Parsons jersey yesterday. Shout out to my boy Matt, who won the Parsons jersey yesterday. I got another Parsons jersey today giving away. Make sure you guys hit that star button. I know this one is blue, but I know this was Thanksgiving, but the jersey I'm giving away is actually blue. A blue Micah Parsons jersey. Blue Micah Parsons. We gave away a Thanksgiving jersey yesterday. My boy Matt won it. Appreciate you, my boy Matt. Hey, make sure you guys hit that star button. Top star givers going home with it. Let's go.
Okay.
So let's go. Wait, so let's just start off with the parameters and let's just start off with the starting part of this conversation as far as Cowboys versus Bucs. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I am not going to refer to this very oftenly as Cowboys versus Bucs. I am going to refer to this as Cowboys versus Tom Brady. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man, the Dallas Cowboys have beat Tom Brady before, but we have never beat the Bucs. I mean, we've never beat the Bucs before. We actually beat the Bucs the last time we played them without Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Jameis Winston was their quarterback. But now that they have Tom Brady, man, is a whole nother beast. You know what I'm saying? And since Tom Brady is a whole nother beast, I'm going to respect that beast. And we're going to start talking about him 2 days before the whole world does. Why? Because he's that good. He's that good. What he's able to do to us is that good. Tom Brady, I'm going to tell you this right now, 6-0 versus the Dallas Cowboys. 6-0 versus the Dallas Cowboys. 6-0. Think about this. The Dallas Cowboys beat the last time we beat the Patriots without Tom. The last time we played the Patriots without Tom Brady, we beat them.
Mhm.
The last time we played the Bucs without Tom Brady, we beat them.
We beat them.
Let me tell y'all this. The last time we played the Patriots with Tom Brady, we lost. The last time we played the Bucs with Tom Brady, we lost. It's a Tom Brady thing, y'all. It's definitely a Tom Brady thing. All right. So this show right here is called the Dallas Cowboys versus Tom Brady, because we don't got to beat the Bucs, because we can beat the Bucs. We need to beat Tom Brady. This will be the first time in the history of the Dallas Cowboys since Tom Brady has been an NFL quarterback for us to be of the ability to beat him. That's crazy, right? We got to get that monkey off our back right now. All right. Let me tell y'all something real quick about these Bucs. With the Buccaneers with Tom Brady as their quarterback. Write this down in your comment box. Hey, you guys, make sure I hit that star button too, man. Hit that star button, hit that super chat button. You want to know why? Because we're the only person right now that are talking about these Bucs right now, man. Everybody else is talking about Tyler Smith and Joe Smith and this person Smith and all these other dudes, man. We talking about these teams as we about to play. Let's get it popping. Hit that star button, hit that share button. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so yo, Tom Brady and the Bucs are 18-3 versus non-playoff teams. 18-3 versus non-playoff teams. But they were 6-6 versus playoff teams. I'm gonna tell y'all something that is very, very interesting about Tom Brady and these goddamn Bucs. Last year, they were 6-0 in one-score games. What does that mean? That means they were 6-0 in games that came down to one score or less. That means close games, bro, they know how to win. They know how to win them. Close games, they know how to win them. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's not the Bucs, that's Tom Brady, bro. It's Tom Brady. Tom Brady had a similar stat when he was in Patriots. Also, I'm going to give you guys a little history on the Dallas Cowboys and openers. Cowboys, we're 0-2 in season openers right now in the last 2 years. Just tell y'all that right now. We're 0-2.
We lost to the Rams, then we lost to the Bucs. You're right.
We lost to the last two Super Bowl champions, basically. Because the Rams won it in 20. I mean, the Rams lost it last year, but we lost to them in 2020. And then the Cowboys won it. I mean, the Cowboys, the Buccaneers won it the next year, and they won it. We lost to them in 2021. Give me your thoughts real quick on this. Just a bird's eye view of looking at these Bucs. Let me hear something, man.
Well, man, I already been doing my research and trying to see how we could actually attack this team. So, man, we've been talking a lot about the Cowboys' issues at the offensive line. The Bucs are going through some stuff as well, man. Their offensive line is depleted right now. If there is ever a time to catch the Bucs slipping, it is right now out the gate at week 1. Because let's go down the list. They had a Pro Bowl guard just retire. They started Pro Bowl guard.
Make sure you say names. They don't know these people.
Ali Morpet. His government name is Alexander Morpet, but he was a second round pick. He was a Pro Bowler last year. He was part of the offensive line that won the Super Bowl. He is gone. He retired. He retired in February. He is out of the picture. Then you turn around, Ryan Jensen is gone for the year. He went down with an injury, I forget, but he's gone. So the middle of that defense is looking extra soft right now. Then the guys they got
offensive line.
Yeah, so the guys they got to replace them, they have been banged up as well. So they're just now going to come back and practice. So if we're going to take advantage of them, it's going to be up front in the middle. And when you even when they were there last year, they were only 19 in pass block win rate. So we harped on that a lot about the Cowboys being 23rd. They weren't too much better.
Yeah.
They had Tom Brady and they were able to mitigate some of those instances, but holding up in pass blocking, they weren't doing too well last year. So if we can actually get to Tom Brady, because we did not sack him a single time last year.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you something real quick, bro. I know everybody's gonna make a big deal out of their offensive line, but I'm not. You wanna know why, bro? Let me tell you why, Henny. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell y'all after y'all hit that star button. Stop playing with me, man. Hit that star button on Facebook and hit that super chat on YouTube, man. Stop playing, man. Y'all getting that good game. Y'all know we the only people out here that is talking about the team that we about to play. Support the content, man. We had 600 stars on Facebook. Let's get to 2,000. We're literally 1,400 stars away. And on YouTube, I need all you guys right now to go hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button right there. Hit that thumbs up button, like the content. And if you have not liked the content, I also need you to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,000 stars. Don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with a Micah Parsons jersey. Listen to me. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. We are not about to put any fluff or stank on anybody, right? I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Their offensive line is going through some things, but they expect to get a couple guys back. Also, I'm going to tell you this right here. Their offensive line doesn't really matter. I'm going to tell you why, Hen. Because, bro, they get the ball out so freaking fast. It is ridiculous, bro. I'm going to tell you guys this right here. Last year, we did not get a sack. We did not even get a tackle for a loss versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Think about this. Listen to me. I want y'all to put this number in the comment box. The number 2.
Was that the number of pressures?
Yes. Bro, you only pressured Tom Brady 2 times. All of 2 times last year. You didn't get a sack. You didn't get a pressure. You only got 2 quarterback hits the entire game. Tom Brady is going, listen to me. I watched our game last week. Then I also watched, these are the games I watched. I watched the Dallas game. I watched the Rams game. I watched the Indianapolis game. I watched the Buffalo game. And I watched the Rams playoff game again. Hey, make sure y'all hit that star button. Don't forget, Top Star Givers going home with a Dallas Cowboy Micah Parsons jersey. So hit that star button. I watched 5 of their games, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are all the games where you consider the best teams, the best offenses, or the best defenses teams on their team. Bruh, they get the ball out fast, man. They get the ball out fast. Like Tom Brady, everything that Tom Brady is doing is no more than 3-step drops. Even when he's putting the ball, even when he's taking deep shots, when he take deep shots, he's not letting the wide receiver just run deep and try to get downfield stage and then catch the ball. They're throwing the ball to spots. You know what I'm saying? They're throwing the ball to spots. You feel me? So it's like, man, the Dallas Cowboys, the film that they used against Tom Brady last year, we're going to throw that film away, bruh. We're going to throw that defensive plan away because that game plan defensively did not work against Tom Brady at all. Did not work. And I'm with my boy Eternal Dynasty. I actually wrote this down, Dynasty. That's at the top of my notes right here. I told this right here. OC, right? Listen, bro. I said the exact thing you said right here. OC and Neville Gallimore are going to have huge days because the middle of their offensive line where you do is going to be soft. So there's going to be opportunities so you can get those. Man, I'm going to tell y'all this right here. Last year, we forced 4 turnovers, bruh. 4.
And we still lost.
We got 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles, bruh. 4 turnovers last year. Only could score 29 points and lose by 2. Like, something dramatically has to change because the game plan that we went into last year is not going to work this year. It's not going to work. Henny, what's your thoughts, man?
Man, like you were saying, like that is going to be key because we're going to have to get pressure on Tom Brady, but we cannot blitz Tom Brady.
Facts.
Let's get that out there
for a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you do not blitz guys like Tom Brady. Matter of fact, last year our quarterback was one of the best guys against the blitz. And you know what happened? Team stopped blitzing us.
Facts.
So you can't just put Tom Brady in a situation because the read is already gone for him. The moment he sees the pressure, he knows where his hot is. The ball is coming out. You know, you blitz young quarterbacks that have a tendency to hold the ball. You don't blitz guys like Tom Brady because he's going to kill us all day. We already were talking about him getting the ball out fast. We need to put Tom Brady in a situation where he has to hold on to the ball longer so our pass rush can get to him. So, you know, we might need to drop an extra guy in the coverage. Sometimes we might need to rush 3, rush 4, and try to get there. Be maybe a little exotic with where we bring the guys from, but still we can only bring 4 or 3. We're going to have to let this man hold on to the ball and see if that offensive line breaks down. but we can't put our guys in a situation to get burnt all day.
Yeah, man. And man, just speaking on Tom Brady, I know that a lot of people, a lot of people already know Tom Brady was, he was off for well, I guess he was off for like 11 days. I'm gonna tell you all this right now. That doesn't, man, that I don't give a damn about Tom Brady being off for no 11 days. Like,
He done played for 22 years.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here. Listen to me. Tom Brady, listen to me. Tom Brady was off to handle personal things, right? To take care of things in his personal life. So if anything, that means before he took off, he was probably worse than what he is now. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, I would think he's probably worse now. I mean, I would probably think he's better now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would think if he took off the time. And listen to me, everybody's going through a divorce, everybody's going through a marriage, everybody's going through something. So I don't really care about Tom Brady's going through divorce with Giselle, bro. I don't care about that. Them dudes at this level, they know how to get past that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get past that stuff. Tom Brady being 45 years old. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, man, it is going to be the weapons. It is going to be the weapons and the people around him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you all this right now. The Dallas Cowboys, we don't really like for the wide receiving core that we're about to see going up against these guys, bro, we do not have the corners to be trying to blitz Tom Brady and hoping that our corners can get there and stay safe. It is not realistically what you want to do. That is not realistically what you want to do. You got Mike Evans, who has 8 straight 1 year, 1,000 yards. They added Russell Gage, 770 yards. They got Chris Godwin, who should be back. He's listed as questionable, not listed as out. So he should be back, 1,100 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then they also added Julio Jones, who is 100% a wild card to this whole situation. I'm going to tell you this right now. This forehead monster does not bequeath you to try to blitz Tom Brady. Like, that is not the results you want to go here. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, man, I think, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. They're not going to allow Micah Parsons to have an impact on this game. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, unless the Dallas Cowboys rush him up the middle. But if they're rushing him on the edges, he's not gonna have time to have effect on this game. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because I'm just keeping it all the way real with y'all. Just keeping it all the way real with y'all. I don't think I don't think the way they're gonna, if they play us the way they played us last year, he's not gonna have an opportunity to get. If they want Micah Parsons to have an effect on this game, he's gonna have to rush up the middle.
I swear to God, I was just gonna say that, boy.
Like, because rushing off the edge is gonna be a waste, because all they're gonna do is push him upfield, or they're gonna let him set and let him reset and come through the middle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come through the bottom. But I mean, in order, like, listen to me. You want the game. The game is not going to be about two things you got to do with Tom Brady, though, I will say, because he's an older quarterback. You got to try to get to him. But even when you don't get to him, you got to get his butt on the ground. Now, I'm going to also tell you guys about this game, too. I also believe there's going to be some penalties in this game, too. There's going to be some penalties, because I'm going to tell you what I also saw about Tom Brady is, man, Tom Brady gets calls, bro. Like, the same way the whole NFL changed. Listen to me. Tom Brady thought he was going to retire, so they made one schedule. Do you guys know the reason why the schedule took so long to come out was because of Tom Brady? Because he unretired. So the NFL had to mix stuff around so they can get primetime games. Bruh, this dude gets calls. He gets calls. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling my defensive line, hey, man, we're going to live with it, because Tom Brady's going to get some calls. What are your thoughts on this wide receiving core, man?
Yeah, man. I sure just looked it up. They're saying that they are expecting fully for Chris Godwin to play.
Yep, sure.
Just with those receivers that we got, it's going to be a lot for our guys. Don't get me wrong. We have a great secondary and we have a great pass rush. Those are two things that I'm not concerned about. But with the level of talent that these guys have, they're going to get theirs. I don't expect them to stop these guys for 4 whole quarters. They're going to score some points. So, what we have to do is minimize that effect. If we get them into red zone situation from like 20 yards out, we have to hold them to field goals. You know what I'm saying? We just have to minimize the damage that they do. We can't just let them score 40 points. We're not going to be able to keep up with that. We don't have the weapons for that.
All right, let me tell you. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Fine. It's basically now we're gonna have to minimize it. We're gonna have to admit that they're gonna score some points, but we can't let them score 30 plus points. And we can hold them to 28 points. I will take our chances. If we can hold them to 20 to 25 points, I will take our chances. But 30 and up, I don't know if we can get there.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. West Coast is gonna be all the way real in 2022, bro. The defense has to hold this team to 20 points, or we're losing. Period. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, West Coast, you're not a Cowboy fan." Yes, I am. I'm just a Cowboy fan that stayed up to 3:00 in the morning researching this team and watching 6 games. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. If the Cowboys do not hold this offense to 21 points, we are losing this game. And I'm gonna tell y'all this why. We do not have the offense to do a shootout with this team. Think about this last year. Last year, we did a shootout with this very team. And guess what? We came up short. We had a better team last year. And I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to also give you guys some stats real quick. Appreciate you, my boy. We cooking now. The stars is flowing. Let's go. Listen to me. Quick, Willie, quick to knock an Eagle fan out. Listen to this. I just want y'all to know what you're missing. 20 receptions. Can somebody put 20 receptions? 20 receptions, 199 yards in 2 touchdowns. That's what the Cowboys are missing from last year's Saints game. From last year's Bucs game. You are missing 20 receptions, 199 yards in 2 touchdowns from 3 different people. Remember, Amari Cooper had 13 receptions for 139 yards and 2 touchdowns versus the Bucs. We lost. Gallup had 4 receptions, 36 yards, no touchdowns. We lost. Cedric Wilson had 3 catches. Michael Gallup had 4 receptions, 36 yards, 0 touchdowns. Cedric Wilson had 3 catches, 26 yards. We lost. Dan Quinn does not do well against Tom Brady. He gave up 31 points last year. Stop it right now. 58 passes. Stop it right now. Listen to me, y'all. We are about to play a real NFL team. If it ain't factual, I'm shutting it down. I'm sorry, y'all. Too much. Listen, we could really lose this game. We could also really win this game.
Well, hold on. In Dan Quinn's defense, his defense did cause 4 turnovers. The offense did not cash in on them.
Did not. I'm gonna tell you this right now. That's my next point I was about to say. The Dallas Cowboy offense, who only scored 7 points off of 4 turnovers, has to do better, bruh. Has to do better. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The Cowboys, we are not a shootout team. That is not what. Listen to me. When you're trying to do a shootout, you need to know for sure who are your top 4 receivers. We don't listen to me. As of right now, we're hoping Noah Brown is our number 2 receiver. Bro, we are nowhere near a shootout team. Nowhere near. I'm going to tell you this right now. The 2 ways, listen, it's not going to take me a whole week to break this game down. You want to know why? Because I know my team so well. I don't even listen to me. By Wednesday of next week, I'm going to be tired of talking about the Bucs. Because I know exactly how we can win this game. It ain't going to really be hard, bro. I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to have to run the damn ball and keep their offense off the field, bro. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I believe our defense was good last year. And guess what? I believe our defense might be Godwin is playing. I believe our defense will be a little bit better. But, bro, listen to me. They have added pieces, bro. They have added pieces. Their offensive line isn't going to be that much of a factor because they are not throwing. They're not dropping back. Listen. Mike Evans, bro, he's a big body receiver. So guess what? He doesn't need separation. He's like a Dez receiver. You're going to throw it up and let him make a play on it. Gage is shifty. Godwin is shifty. Julio Jones is the exact same thing as Mike Evans. These are guys where you just put the ball up. Tom Brady is not going to be trying to put it in laser specific spots. That's not what he's doing. He has 2 receivers that he can get the ball to quickly. And then he has 2 big body receivers that he can throw the ball deep if you would have somebody on your body. And that's just real. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. The perplexion of this is this. Diggs did not play good against Mike Evans. And let's just be real. When he played against Atlanta, he did not play good against them too. So that is going to be some issue right there. We're going to need one of our cornerbacks to play big in this game, bruh. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like your boy Deron Bland, you're going to need 4 solid-ass corners in this week, bruh. 4 solid corners. And I'm going to tell you this too also. A little birdie told me that Todd Boyles wants to run the ball this year, man. And at least, and especially through like weeks 1, 2, and 3. He wants to run the damn ball. Y'all got to remember, man, Tom Brady wasn't taking no breaks off and all that other stuff last year. You know what I'm saying? Came out there and threw 58 passes. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to tell y'all this right here. Dallas Cowboy defense, they scored 31 points on our defense last year. That's Dan Quinn's defense, 31. Rams defense, 34. Indianapolis, they lost that game, scored 31 on them. Buffalo, pretty damn good offense and defense. They scored 27 on that before they dropped it. Rams, they scored 27. Listen to me. I'm going to tell y'all this right here. Bro, there ain't no scoring no 30 points. If the Dallas Cowboys defense gives up 30 points versus this team right here, we are losing, period.
Right, because I'm looking at the scores for the games. I'm looking at the scores for the games they lost. 24 points, 27 points,
bro,
0
points. They lose, bro.
19
even when
points.
They lose, bro, they score.
Well, there were only 2 games in the regular season where they were held under 20 points. Saints held them to no points. The Saints goose egged them. And then the damn Commanders held them to 19 points.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all something. I know everybody wants to hold their hat on the Saints, but I don't. You want to know why? Because the Saints know this team better than absolutely anybody. Why do you think when Eagles fans get made fun of, the Cowboys beat y'all the last 2 years, guess what the Eagles say? Man, we don't care about that. You want to know why? Because they're in our division. We still went to the playoffs and still did what we supposed to do. Like, I'm going to just be honest with you. Go look at Tom Brady's record versus Miami the last 2 years he was there. Why did Miami give Tom Brady such a hard time? Because he played him 2 times a year. That's just what it is. Division opponents are always going to give you a little bit tougher. Why? Because they know the make of your team. And I'm going to be honest with you. Most division teams are built to beat the best team in their division. Mm-hmm. That's just real. Just like, if you think about this, the Eagles are building themselves to beat us. Like, the Eagles aren't trying to beat the Patriots. They're not trying to beat the Rams. The Eagles are trying to beat us. You know why? Because we were the division leader. You win the division, you get a first round bye. You get a not a first round bye no more. But you get that first home game. So the Saints, and think about this, the Raiders. Why do you think the Raiders went and got Devontae Adams?
Shoot, they got to contend with Patrick Mahomes.
They got the damn Chiefs, bruh.
They got to deal with the Chiefs. They got to deal with the Broncos. They got to deal with the Chargers. And we really think about it. That entire division have built themselves up. They everybody in that division when they got pass rushers and when they got receivers.
Why? Because they're trying to sack Patrick Mahomes, and they're trying to score as much as the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's why when people say the Saints, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at the Saints, I'm pretty sure they had a winning record versus the Bucs before Tom Brady got there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's just how it goes. Like, if you go look at our record versus the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, Dak is really the only one that has a commanding record over the Eagles. I'm just being real with you.
Yeah, like 73, right?
Yeah, Dak is the only one. Not even Tony Romo had that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dak is the only one that has a clear record versus the Eagles or against someone in our division. Now, can I get a hell yeah for that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, man, but like I said, Cowboys, listen to me. If you have not got your run the damn ball hat, I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't know what you're waiting on. Yeah, I don't know what you're waiting on. If you have not got your run the damn ball hat, you need to go get it. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Running the ball and keeping the ball out of Tom Brady's hands needs to be the first objective on how to beat this team. Listen to me. I don't give a damn if you think the Cowboys are scared. Oh, I want to put Tom on the street. No, we're not doing that. We're going to play smart football in 2022. The Cowboys want to actually beat Tom Brady. How do we beat Tom Brady? First, we make this game not about Tom Brady, right? Because guess what? It's already about Tom Brady, right? We got to make this game not about Tom Brady. It needs to be about this offensive line, and it needs to be about about trying to stop this run. Get them, because I'm gonna tell you this right here. Listen, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro, they only ran the ball 14 times versus us, so they abandoned the run just as fast as we did. Like, think about this: the Buccaneers only ran the ball 14 total times versus us last year. 14 times. 8 of those times came. 8 of those times came in the first half.
Yeah.
So, and think about this. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. After throwing 2 interceptions, they were still throwing the ball at our corners.
Mm-hmm.
They were still going after them.
Yep. And
so
look,
like the only thing that go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, there's a time to test the run defenses now. They don't have Ndamukong Suh anymore. And look, even though on paper they were a good run defense, nobody tried to run the ball against them.
Facts.
Like they were the least ran against team in football. They only tried to run the ball against them 366 times a 17-game season. They still allowed 4.3 yards a carry. So you can establish a run game, you can beat them. Because the Saints ran all over them. The Commanders ran all over them. Like you can establish the run and push the guys around. They're playing a 3-4 defense. They only have three down linemen and then linebackers trying to come in and run support. You can run against 3-4 at will if you want to. You put in a heavy enough package, and you stick with it. And we've been talking about doing 12 personnel. We've been talking about the strength of our tight ends, the ability to run the ball. Ezekiel Elliott being the primary guy in this offense again. Well, this is time to show it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right here too. With them being, they're gonna be in a 3-4 base all day. So I'm gonna tell you this right now. This would be a game where the Dallas Cowboys tight end the Dallas Cowboys tight end should eat. You're gonna have linebackers on our tight ends, man. The Dallas Cowboys and I ain't even really talking about defense. I mean, our offense right now. I'm mainly just talking about the Bucs offense. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. They're, they should eat. They should eat.
And even better, we actually put Tony Pollard in there. There'll be a tight end trying to cover Tony Pollard out of the backfield, and we can use that to our advantage throughout the entire game.
Yep. But hey, we can talk about the defense a little bit too, though. But just not as far as defense, but what they did on offense, man. Tom Brady is a guy who is gonna feed. He is going to feed the tight ends, and he is going to feed them running backs, man. Because last year, man, you had Gronkowski had 8 receptions. You had Leonard Fournette have 5 receptions. You had Javard Bernard, the other running back, have 2 receptions. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's 20 receptions from tight ends or running backs. So there's going to be a lot of check downs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that they're going to do to, get the balls in the hands of those guys very, very quickly. Now, I think we did a really good job of making sure Mike Evans didn't go dumb on us last year. But, Antonio Brown, he did have a crazy game on us last year. So, I mean, that was, obviously he's not on there anymore. But, one thing I know about this team, with them missing Antonio Brown, with them missing Gronkowski, I definitely believe that this is going to be a team that's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that's going to try to establish the run. And since Tom Brady missed those games at the beginning of the season, also not at the beginning of the season, but preseason. Remember, he did play in preseason, though. He did play in preseason. So I definitely believe this is going to be a team that's going to try to establish the run on us first. That's what I believe. I believe they're going to try to establish the run with Leonard Fournette and get those guys going, and then try to dink and dime to those tight ends. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Cowboys linebackers did not have a good job. We did not do good versus tight ends last year at all. We did not. That's part of the reason why I was screaming for the Dallas Cowboys to invest some money in a linebacker. Now, when I say coverage linebacker, I do not mean Micah Parsons, because he gave up 2 touchdowns to Ron Gronkowski last year. Now, before y'all start making excuses, because I already know what y'all about to say, yeah, but Ron Gronkowski this and Ron Gronkowski that and man, I don't want to hear it, bruh. It's life. It happens. We got to make sure we're having this show right now to ensure that it doesn't happen again. But the Dallas Cowboys got 8 up, bro. We got 8 up on the inside with those tight ends. It really even wasn't these big receivers. It really wasn't even these, the receivers that went off. I mean, Chris Godwin, he did have 9 catches for 105 yards on 13 targets, had a 24-yard pass. I mean, but outside of him and Antonio Brown, man, they really worked us, bro. Like, they really worked us, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. Them turnovers did not deter them from what they were doing. Did not deter them. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. If the, we also had in that game, Amari Cooper had 17 targets. Amari Cooper was the most targeted receiver from both teams.
And 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Be honest with you, Amari Cooper was the best receiver in this game, week 1. Mm-hmm. He had 13 receptions, 139 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 20. And he also, I'm also tell you something else that's not going to get talked about in this game that Amari Cooper did. That was phenomenal. The Bucs have a ridiculous punter, bro. Last year, listen, Joe Trentino, don't make excuses, bro. He was not still learning, bro. Like, listen to me. We're not making excuses. We're not making no excuses, bro. He got killed because I'm gonna tell you that they did it again versus the Carolina Panthers. We're speaking straight facts. We're not talking about he was just learning, and no, we're not talking nothing about that. Because what happened in the Kansas City game? Like, it is okay to believe that folks is not Jesus Christ. It's okay. Like Cowboys, we're talking real football now. We're not talking no more of this bull crap. Every Cowboy's good. Everybody was just learning. We're gonna get better. No, we're not talking that crap anymore. Like, we're not talking that crap anymore. No more. No more. No more. We're not talking that no more. Like, I get it. I get it. Mike is all world. He can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. But guess what? Other teams have good players too. We're not doing that no more. We're just talking straight facts. That's it. Straight facts. Cowboys defense has to keep this team under 21 points. Has to keep this team under 21 points. Has to. They have to keep this team under 21 points. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If they're scoring in the 28, 29 points, where are we compensating for that at?
Unless we are getting defensive touchdowns, I don't see us getting 30 points.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to also tell y'all something too. Mm-hmm. I also believe Tampa Bay's missing offensive linemen. We don't have an offensive line. Like, listen to me, y'all. Tampa Bay is not missing any offensive line. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. As of this morning, they actually said that they thought that, from the IR is coming back, bro.
No, those are the backups.
Yeah, Ryan Jensen's out. Robert Hitley is left start. He's supposed to be coming back, and Nick Leverett is might be coming back too. You know what I'm saying?
So instead of third stringers, they're gonna have second stringers.
Well, at one position though. At one position. We're not saying no. They listen to me. Let me get this straight. Their offensive line is not the Dallas Cowboy offensive line. Let's be real. That's not what we're saying here. We're not saying that their offensive line is our offensive line. No, they don't have a rookie. They have veteran. Everybody that's playing on their offensive line is a veteran who has played at that position before, except for the guard dude who had his ankle, who messed up shoulder, but he's supposedly supposed to be back also. So I'm just being flat out right now. Also, 2 of their guys that they were replacing from their offensive line were retiring or were leaving anyway. So that's why, to be honest with you, you can count them if you want to. You can count them as being 3 different guys if you want to, but they were already projected not to be here anyway. So they have 2 guys that are in the same position as I guess you would say is a new starter. You know what I'm saying? But those were the guys that they were looking to replace anyway. Only difference thing you got to do now is they got to play. You know what I'm saying? They have to actually play. I'm going to tell you this right here. I think the Cowboys also, we got to. If they're going to be running the ball, we got to get these guys in the backfield. We got to get some tackles for loss because I'm going to tell you this right now. They also have a really good punter. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Does anybody remember where our first drive started off last year?
Boy, we were like in the shadow of our goalpost.
Nope. Comments. Does anybody remember what yard line we started on last year? First play of the draft. First drive of the NFL season. Where did we start on? Hey, if you guys have not already, make sure you guys hit that star button. Make sure you guys hit that star button. If you have not already, make sure you guys hit that star button. Top star givers going home with a Micah Parsons jersey, so make sure you guys hit that star button.
Andre Davis said the 1-inch line.
Nah, we were on the 2. We were on the 2-yard line. Yeah, but our good punter doesn't matter when our offense is on the field, though. That's the only difference.
Well, in the mind of Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy, it doesn't.
Yeah, but listen to me.
They rather kick a 62-yard field goal.
We started on the 2-yard line. And I'm going to tell you, the first play of the game of the 2021 season, you know what Dak Prescott did? He threw a 24-yard bomb to Amari Cooper, and that's how we got out of that.
But see, we had actually started at the 25, we would already be in midfield. So people don't understand.
I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm just letting y'all know that because a lot of y'all said, and I know y'all don't want to hear it because y'all want to talk about Amari Cooper's gun and stuff like that. But listen to me. You cannot talk about how Amari Cooper had a ridiculous effect on a game and was the best player in the game. We got to talk about how we replace that. We just can't be like, oh, Amari Cooper's gun. No, we got to talk about how you're going to replace that. Like Amari Cooper had 4 first downs in this game alone. 4. Like, you got to know how you're going to replace that. What are your thoughts, man? Cowboys cannot, I'm going to tell you this right now. Cowboys can, man, we need to get some tackles for loss. I'm going to tell you the reason why we get the tackles for loss because, bro, we cannot get stuck in the shadow of our end zone. Not with this offensive line, bro. Not with this offensive line.
Because I'm going to tell you this right now.
Bro, I'm going to tell you, yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I was about to say. This is not the game. This is not the game when you're trying to figure out your offensive line. You got new guys on your offensive line. You got new guys trying to do this and do that. You do not want to be doing that week 1 in the shadows of your end zone. You do not want that. You do not want that. So I'm going to tell you, Cowboys, we got to, bro. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I think Tom Brady's just too smart, to be honest with you, to get sacked, to be honest with you. I think Micah might catch him slipping just because Micah is who he is. But, I mean, if he do catch him slipping, it is for sure going to be up the middle. But coming off the edges, I don't think they're going to get to him. I'm just being real with you.
Nah, this man,
Tom's going to see.
Got so much pressure, man.
And
all you got to do is climb in the pocket.
And I'm going to tell you what else what Tom Brady will do that a lot of these young quarterbacks won't do. Tom Brady will admit when he's lost. Like, Tom Brady will see the coverage, see Michael on that end, and be like, hell no, we can't cover that. Shift. And we'll shift the whole play. And we'll literally take what the defense gives him. So I'm going to tell you this right here. Tom is going to know where Micah is on every single play. So the Cowboys, I think in this game, it's probably going to have to be someone it's got to be someone other than Micah Parsons going to wreck this game. Probably DeMarcus Lawrence. Because I can guarantee you, they're going to know where Micah Parsons is on every play. Every play. Because Micah Parsons is the type of player on a defense that Tom loses to. Like, go see when he went against the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Versus them Bosa boys. Those are the guys that give him problems. Why? Because they're always pulling him to the ground, always getting him to the ground. One thing the Cowboys did not do against Tom Brady last year, and we absolutely sucked at it, bro, is we didn't get no pressures on him. Why you think he was able to throw? Why you think at 44 years old he felt comfortable throwing the ball 58 times, I mean. Like, no quarterback in football should have that much confidence to throw the ball 58 times. That's ridiculous, bro. The blitz is going to have to come up the middle. What's your thoughts, man?
Nah, man, I completely agree with everything you said, man, because, you know, we already talked about it. Like, Tom Brady is not the guy you blitz. Tom Brady is not the guy that you can get pressure on off the edge. He's just going to climb the pocket. Look, Tom Brady is not a guy who was ever athletic. So he's been playing 22 years, dodging the most athletic guys on the field. He had probably the best pocket awareness of any guy out there. So if you go to pressure him, the one place he cannot escape from is right up the middle. No, that's really with any quarterback. Matter of fact, Tom Brady is at the age once he feels the pressure at the middle, he will lay down. He knows how to preserve his body. So if you get enough pressure up the middle, he is not even going to try to extend the play. He will go down for you.
I'll tell you what Tom Brady will also do. He'll dumpster dive the football. Mm-hmm. Like Tom Brady, when you have 7, he's like the only quarterback that can do that in a game. Dumpster dive means when you just throw the ball at the ground. Like, listen to me. No quarterback will do that except for Tom Brady. He's like the only quarterback I know who they're okay with doing that. Like, everybody else, bro, you better throw that ball away or throw it somewhere else. Tom Brady was just dumpster dive. He'll just throw it in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something like this. Listen to me. I don't want to make nobody mad, but listen to me. I need to tell y'all something real quick. And I need everybody to listen to me and look me in my face when I say this. Shut up about the refs did us wrong. You were the most penalized football team in 2021. You were top 5 in 2020. And you were the most penalized team in preseason. That is not the refs. That is you.
You can't handle the truth.
And I listen, and I love y'all. And I'm not telling anybody particular to shut up. I'm just saying it in general. Listen, that is not the refs. That is us.
Right. And you got to think about it like this, man. Once you get the reputation for being undisciplined,
Everybody's
really doesn't. Exactly. Everybody gonna call it because, like, hey, I thought you did it. you do it any other time.
And think about this. And think about this, bro. And think about this. It's like this. When you're a ref and you just called 12 penalties on the team and you think he did a penalty, yeah, he probably did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably did. You probably did.
Just like you got that one bad kid in your house. Like, he may not have been the one that did it this time, but he done did it the last 12 times. So I might have to tear him up just in case.
And then think about this last example on this. If you everybody got that kid that just lie. We all got that kid that go through that lying. You know what I'm saying? And my question is this: if you lie, and then you want to tell the truth, and I don't believe you, whose fault is that?
Right. Boy that cried wolf, right?
No, exactly. No, I want to know in the comment box, whose fault is that? You're the most penalized team damn near 3 years in a row. The season ain't even started, and you're already number 1. We were the most penalized team in preseason.
Oh, matter of fact, this is a good one. We have been the most penalized team in football since 97. If you go back and look at,
if you're doing the total,
go back and look like the cumulative, yeah. So like,
yeah, bro, that's you. That's us. Like, I'm gonna tell you this: we are not going to fix penalties until we stop blaming the refs. Just being honest with you guys. We're not gonna fix the penalties until we stop blaming the refs. Hey, you guys, just like we're not gonna fix these stars being at 850 stars. Like, God dang, bro, we not cooking this morning or what? Hey, man, hit that star button, man. If you haven't already. Who has not gotten their run the damn ball hat? Who has not gotten their run the damn ball hat? If you have not already, make sure you guys hit that star button. They're only $25 and $7 for shipping. But if you send 25 stars, I will ship you a hat I'll ship you the hat for shipping for free, but you have to pay for the hat, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Fans blaming refs. You know it's bad when your coach is blaming the refs. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
That's bad coaching.
That's bad culture. The X factor in this game is actually Neville Gallimore and Elsa Adigazor. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like, I think what they're gonna do with Micah Parsons is what I would do. If I was playing the Dallas Cowboys, you know what I would do with Micah Parsons? I would line a linebacker. I would line a wide receiver. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. If I was an offense playing the Dallas Cowboys, I would line a tight end up in front of Micah Parsons, and I would have him run routes all day. That's what I would do. You want to know why? Because Micah Parsons is either going to cover him. And guess what? If they move him and they say, no, Parsons, we want you to ref, don't trip. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw the ball to that person. Since y'all want linebackers, because see, this is what I keep trying to tell y'all, linebackers don't cover. But since y'all believe Micah Parsons can cover, that's what I would do. I would make him cover. Like, I'm just being honest with you. For all y'all folks that say he can cover, I'd make him cover. I would line a wide receiver, not a wide receiver. You put a wide receiver, they're going to bring corner down. I would put a tight end in front of Micah Parsons every single time, and I would make him run out routes, in routes. And guess what? If Micah wants to pick him up, praise God. If he picks him up, then guess what? We're going to run right behind him. If you don't want to pick him up, don't trip. We're going to do what Tampa Bay did last year and throw them 2 touchdowns. Like, that's what, like, there are ways. Like, I think, we don't want to believe, we want to let the other teams believe the hype about Micah Parsons. But since he lives at our house, we'll always keep it real about him. Micah Parsons does have things about his game that you can exploit. And I'm going to tell you this right now. The tight end scoring all those touchdowns, that was something we exploited, man. I'm just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. You ain't fixing coverage. So I don't miss me with all that. Like, I'm still under the belief that Micah Parsons is still a human being. You know what I'm saying? I know, Cowboy fans, once we see something, we've never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? But I still believe he's still a human being, and I still believe there's aspects of his game that in order for him to be looked as like a Fred Warner, yes, Fred Warner, best run linebacker in football. Best linebacker in football. In order for him to be looked at that, there are things that he needs to add to his game. And I'm going to tell you, they took advantage of that. Also, another game where they took advantage of that is the Carolina Panthers game. If you go look at that first half of the Carolina Panthers game, man, Sam Darnold was running all over our ass. And guess who was in that middle? That's why I always tell you guys, linebackers, no linebackers are good coverage guy. If you know a linebacker that can cover good, he should be playing safety. And that's how it is. Like, that's how it is in football. Good linebackers who can cover and hit play safety.
Right. Now, don't get us wrong. We're not saying that they can't cover maybe on a certain play, but dog, 9 times out of 10 against these other guys, they're gonna lose.
They're gonna lose, brother. They're supposed to, bruh. Like, a running back on a linebacker is supposed to lose.
Right.
A tight end on a linebacker is supposed to lose. That's called a mismatch, y'all. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called a mismatch for a reason.
And when you think about running backs and tight ends, a lot of those guys used to be receivers at one point, so they're supposed to blend.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, Cowboys, don't be so arrogant that you think you can put Micah Parsons in space and cover. Like, don't do that. That's all I'm saying. Cowboys, don't be arrogant. Like, don't be out here really believing that, oh, he's Micah Parsons. He can do everything. No, bruh. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to identify the things that Micah's good at, and we're going to put him in the position to win in the things that he's really, really good at. But the things that we can see that he struggled in, that every linebacker in, because I got to say that, because if I don't say that, you guys will if I don't say that, then you guys will literally start bombing me and blowing my inbox up. But there are things that Micah needs to work on. And guess what? Those things are recorded on film, and teams will use those against them. I'm going to tell you guys, the advantage of having a Micah Parsons is he's on our team. The advantage for the Bucs is we only have one. Right? So it's called identifying. They're going to identify where he is. This is going to be one of those games where you guys remember remember Bruce Bowen? What was Bruce Bowen's nickname? What was his nickname? What did they call him? I don't even want to say it now because it's like weird because he passed. Damn, I didn't even think about that, y'all.
Hey, Bruce Bowen passed?
No, but the dude, his nickname did. They called him the Kobe. Killer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Rest in peace, man. I don't even know where I was going with that. Next subject, bro.
I get what you're saying because he had a specialty. He got a nickname for shutting that guy down, and you were using that as a parable for what's going on with Micah Parsons.
Oh yeah.
See, I think on point.
Take it, man. That messed me up a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie. Go ahead, man.
Nah. Look, man, back to the subject at hand. RIP to the Black Mamba. But back to the subject at hand, man. Like my thing, I would bring Micah Parsons every time. I don't care. I don't care where I light him up at. I might light him up a different place. Like you said, if he's in a position to cover, they probably will try to take advantage of it because they got away with it last year. But I would have him down somewhere in the line. Well, you know what? I also thought about this. Dan Quinn also stated, on a lot of his looks, he's going to disguise who's coming and who's going. So they're never going to. So if that is true, they do give these amoeba looks. It might be harder to pinpoint if Micah Parsons is coming or dropping back. So maybe we do have that advantage because they are going to disguise a lot of more stuff this year from what Dan Quinn is saying.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. The Cowboys did not. Hey, everybody drop a 2, 4, or 8 in the comment box. 2, 4, 8 in the comment box right now. Show some love to the GOAT, man. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the Cowboys did not do a good job of getting pressure on the ends last year. I mean, we did a horrible job. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, where Micah Parsons really did wreck the show last year was in the middle. Like he tore that center's ass up. Like, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, you guys got to think why I'm actually saying Micah Parsons needs to play in the middle, because you got to think like this. On the edges, bruh, tackles are used to handling 4.4 speed, 4.5 speed. Bruh, guards, centers, bruh, D tackles are running like 5s, 5.2s. Bruh, you put Micah Parsons rushing up the middle in a center, bruh, he is going to tap the L out because he has never seen anything that fast. Bro, centers and guards do never, unless you play Aaron Donald every week. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Donald is not, and listen to me, Aaron Donald is not as fast as Micah Parsons. No, he's not. He's stronger. He's bigger. But I'm talking about speed. That's why I'm saying Micah Parsons, the advantage for this game, Micah Parsons needs to be playing over. He needs to be playing right over Neville Gallimore. Like, honestly, like, I want to see Neville Gallimore in a 3-tech, and then I literally want to see Micah Parsons standing right over Neville Gallimore like this. And then I want Micah Parsons to look up when Tom Brady say, "What's up, boy?" And Tom Brady, and then Micah gonna look at him and say, "Boy, I'm a grown ass man, dog. Hey, Neville, go left. I'm coming to get your ass now. Boy, give a damn who you is, bro. I'm a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boy. Oh, I got you, Tom. Don't trip. Neville, go left." You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see all game. All game. Listen to me. We're not even going to talk to Tom. You want to know why? Because Micah going to talk to that center, and he going to talk to them guards. "What's up, Tom? I ain't tripping. How you doing? We'll talk to you later. What's up, Mr. Center? How you doing today?" You know what I'm saying? That's who I want. That's what I want to see. I want to see Tom. I want to see, because you got to think like this. Where is Micah closest to Tom's? Where is he closer to Tom? On the edge or on the middle? Now, I'm not saying Micah Parsons play defensive tackle. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he needs to play rusher from the linebacker position, standing from the linebacker position. That's what I want to see.
Right. And he was very effective at it last year.
Because guess what? Listen to me. Somebody is going to have to be the decoy. Somebody is going to have to be that guy that Tom Brady looks up and says, "Okay, he's coming off the edge." You know who that guy's going to be? DeMarcus Lawrence. You want to know why? Because there's still a chance that he can get there. Then you're going to have Micah Parsons standing right in front of you.
And then, look, we still got Sam Williams we could put on the other side and Fowler, because they've been productive.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm probably going to give Fowler the start. You want to know why? Because this is in Atlanta. I mean, this is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that he knows very well.
True, because he was in Atlanta.
Veterans. Mike Williams. I like Mike, but we're gonna season him in throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna season him in the season. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike Williams is also gonna be like my Micah Parsons, kind of like like when Micah Parsons takes a break, Mike is gonna be my guy. So I always have a Micah Parsons on the field. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
he's a guy that can stand up and rush. He's a guy you can move around the fence. He got similar speed and bend. So yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I want to see. That is what's going to have. That's what, like, I don't want Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence rushing off the same edge. I don't want that. Because all that does is put everybody that Tom Brady's afraid of on the same side. That's it. In order to perplex this defense, Micah needs to be standing over the middle with these weak ass centers and his weak ass guard. Like, literally, think about this. Micah might make the dude so scared he might false start. You know what I'm saying? Get one of these guards. Because imagine, bro, you a new guard. You standing there and you got Micah Parsons literally hanging over you. Bro, there's a good chance you might just jump. You might just jump off sides. I mean, false start. Trying to get an early jump because you know Neville Gallimore and Micah Parsons coming down that line. That's a really good chance you might actually jump. You know what I'm saying? Remember, those count. Those definitely count. Man, we've been on here for an hour, man. Talk to me, man.
Man, pretty much just to sum all this stuff up, man. We can't get into a shootout with Tampa Bay. We're going to have to exploit the middle of their defense, and we're going to have to just pray about it at the end of the day, because even Tom Brady pulls some stuff out his ass, so we're going to have to just wait and see how this game plays.
Rodney says, I think Dan Quinn will have Micah come up the middle because the center for the Bucs got hurt versus Colts in the last preseason game. Hey, AOG Rodney, that's actually where we were leading with this too. Like, there is more change in the middle of their. Listen to me. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't care how good a quarterback is. Every quarterback in the NFL is going to go down if they get pressure up the middle. You want to know why? Because there's nowhere on the NFL field to go but backwards. And every NFL quarterback is coached to do what? Never go backwards. So whenever there is pressure up the middle, unless you're like Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick, them is like the only two dudes that will actually get away with it. And Lamar will actually just back up like a run, he will what is it? Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. I'm a cornerback. I should know this. He will literally backpedal. Lamar Jackson literally backpedals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell Lamar Jackson has played some corner in his life because he literally backpedals when he backs up. Most guys just turn around and run backwards, but you don't ever supposed to do that. So that's why, think about this. Go look at Tony Romo's play versus Jason Watt. I mean, not Jason Watt, versus TJ Watt when he spent him off. Where was TJ Watt coming from?
Oh, you come off the end.
He was coming off the end. But guess what? Whenever someone blitzed Tony Romo up the middle, what did Tony do? He went down, bro. You get pressure up the middle, bro. You're going down, bro. You're going down. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, my boy says, how many stars do you get to run the damn ball hat? The hats are 2,500 stars, so basically $25. So all you got to do is send 2,500 stars, and I got you. You feel me? Also, I want to let you guys, so 2,500 stars, and send me your address, Paul. I got you. Let me know what color hat you want. Also, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. We need to be prepared for penalties. We need to be prepared. This is not the game. This is not going to be the game where we're not going to have penalties. I'm going to just tell you this right now. Because I'm going to tell you guys why. Because we're going to catch Tom Brady slipping, and we're going to punch his ass in the mouth, and they're going to throw a flag for it. You want to know why? Because he's Tom freaking Brady. Just being real with y'all, man. Like, I'm just keeping it all the way real. And I'm going to tell you guys, part of beating Tom Brady, you're going to have to take some cheap shots. You're going to have to take some cheap shots because Tom Brady is not, listen to me. He more of a disciple than he is Jesus. And let's just be real. He cannot run. So if you can get within a yard of him, you're going to sack him. You're going to bring him down. But the issue is we cannot use defensive ends to get to him. You need to use defensive tackles. They're already close to him. You're already close to him. It's going to be Neville Gallimore, Osia Odighizuwa, and Micah Parsons rushing up the middle that is going to change this game. All right, y'all. Let's take a couple comments out the comment box. Also, make sure you guys hit that star button. We're at 4,000 stars. We're trying to get to 6,000 stars. We are literally about 2,000 stars away. I appreciate everybody that's been hitting that star button. Y'all some real-ass Cowboy fans. Shout out to my boy Daniel Barner. Hold up real quick. Can I get a hell yeah from my boy Daniel getting his run the damn ball hat? Let's go.
Give me a hell yeah.
Give me a big hell yeah. My boy Dizzy says, and Tom can't run. Listen to me. Tom ain't never been able to run, but that dude is 45 years old, still playing in the NFL. So I am not really even worried about Tom Brady run. Like, he has figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
Bob Hanks said we'll win 21-17. They're going to have to be the score.
Bob Hanks said what?
We're going to win 21-17. I said they're going to have to be the score.
I like that score, boy. I like that score, my boy. Let me put that on the comment. Find your comment so I can put that up. Listen, I am not into score predictions. Y'all already know how I get. I am not into score predictions. Y'all already know how I get. But I will say this, 21-17, that sounds like a real damn good score. I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't see the Cowboys scoring 34 points in their week one opener. The Dallas Cowboys have not scored over 30. The Cowboys have not scored 30 points in listen to me. We're 0-2 in season openers, and we have not scored 30 points in our last 3 season openers because we only scored 20 points. No, we scored 17 points versus the Rams, and we scored 29 points versus the Bucs. So 34 points right out the gate, I don't think that's possible for our team. I think the strongest portion of our team right now is defense. So that would lead me to believe this is going to be a very low scoring team, a low scoring game. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I would take whatever the under is, take it. I know I don't give betting advice, but I would take the under on this. Tom is gonna catch Diggs slipping. He might, but then Diggs is gonna catch Tom slipping. It's life. What's up with you NFZs? I see you. Tom Mine out there. Send them damn stars. You know it. Appreciate you, my boy. Whoever said that, make sure you follow along suit.
Run the Diggs played very well against Mike Evans last year. So I don't just think that that's the issue. Even if Diggs does have an amazing game against Mike Evans, there's still 3 other guys we have to contest with. So it's going to be more than just what Trayvon and Diggs do. We're going to have to come up with a complete defensive game plan.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell y'all this right now. They say Tom Brady is going through a divorce. To be honest with you, I don't feel that's going to make him easier. I feel like that is going to make him more pissed off. Because I feel like he's going to want to show this. I'm going to show this. I'm going to show this. They talking about she making all the money up in here. They talking about I got to play football because she making 50 million. I'm just being 100. Tom Brady was Tom Brady before Giselle was ever Giselle. That's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Guys like Tom Brady use anything for motivation.
Bro, thank you. If anything, that's going to make him more hungry because guys like him use that type of stuff to motivate him.
Like, my woman didn't believe in me.
My woman didn't believe in me.
But we here.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Tom gonna be in that locker room like I want y'all to know. Take this hat off real quick. Everybody's talking about I'm Tom Brady. I lost my wife for this. I gave up my wife for this. Talking about the GOAT. You a damn about no GOAT.
My kid don't even look at me no more.
My wife don't even want to be with me no more.
That's when we go out here, you better have your shit together.
You better not drop no pass. God damn it. Offensive line. I swear to God, offensive line. I could be in France with my wife and my kids right now. But I'm here with you. You better protect me.
But hey, I don't know. That speech just made me think we ain't got no chance. That dude came in and gave me a speech like that. I'm going, I'm catching like 3 touchdowns.
Hey, bro, Tom up in here, bro. Listen to me, man. Then you go, listen to me, man. Y'all up here complaining about mortgages and getting Lambos. Bro, this dude is sacrificing his family, bro. He walked away with his family, bro. Bro, we got to do this for Tom, bro. We got to do this for Tom, bro. Tom and Giselle, bro. We got to do this for Tom. Listen, bro. I'm talking about the only way she coming back is if they win, bro. What we gonna do? We winning this for the Gipper. Man, come on, bro. Bro, you listen to me. When you've been playing football for 40, so when you've been playing in the league for this long, you have had several incidents probably in life. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Being a man that is married, I know that he probably ain't going through this divorce this year. He probably was going through this divorce last year. We just now finding out. I think Tom Brady gonna be all right.
And now look at our quarterback. Dak Prescott talking about he was dealing with depression. He lost his brother to suicide. They were dragging his name through the mud in the media, man. He still went out there, set franchise record, went crazy.
Yeah, these dudes ain't gonna, especially
these dudes are built different, man.
Especially, I'm sorry, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful to no ladies, because y'all know I love y'all Cowboy ladies, but he not married to a Cowboy lady. He married to a Buccaneers woman, so they might, you know what I'm saying, he might not be tripping too hard. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm playing with y'all, but yeah. Man, I just, if we know about it, I feel like he's over it. I mean, I'm pretty sure who don't want their family, but if Tom is out there playing football instead of doing what he got to do, and who's to say he might be doing what he got to do? Football don't take up that much time of your life, you know what I'm saying? But I know he took away 11 days of training to go do that, and then guess what? When he came back, he was on the field cussing out Julio Jones within 40 minutes. Literally, bro, like literally, I watched the video. It was Tom Brady's first practice back. They had literally walked on the field and was in 40 minutes. He was already cussing somebody out, bro. I mean, I just feel like he's going to be okay. I feel like these types of guys just don't allow stuff like that to affect them. I feel like they use that type of stuff to motivate him. Like all the stuff that people were saying about Kobe before he passed, when he was about to retire, he just used that stuff to motivate him. Like, bro, Kobe this, Kobe that. Okay, I'm going to go drop 61 points in my final game. So what? You know what I'm saying? Like, he never let that bring him down. He always used it as motivation. So And you got to think like this. This is the first time that we've even known about Tom Brady's business. So this could have been something that's been going on for 5, 10, 15 years, bro. We're just now hearing about it. I don't believe that they just filed paperwork last week. You know what I'm saying? I believe that this is probably something they've been going on. So it's like once it's been going on and he's already there, Tom Brady's going to lock in, bro. He going to lock in. You don't win 7 Super Bowls without being able to lock in. Who's the Bucs running back? Leonard Fournette. Want to talk about him for a couple minutes? Let's talk about him for a couple minutes. Leonard Fournette was absolute an X factor. Like he was absolutely no factor in our game last year. None. The Dallas Cowboys, but I will tell you this, he put on 8 pounds. He had 812 yards and 8 touchdowns last year, and he put on 8 pounds. I feel like they're going to use him more of a workhorse this year, and I think they're going to run the ball more this year.
You know, Cowboy said anyway they're going to line up and run the ball more. He said he want to establish the run. He said want to take shots with Tom Brady, of course. He said he doesn't want to take that aspect of the game away, but he says if the run is working, he wants to stick with it. And
I'm going to tell y'all something just to give you guys an update on Todd Boyles. Todd Boyles is not an offensive-minded coach. He's a defense. He's a Dan Quinn. He's a Dan Quinn. So you know what that really means? When he says he's run the ball, he's probably going to run the ball. Because defensive coaches love when teams run the ball. Like if you ask Dan Quinn, in a perfect world, what would he want Kellen Moore to do? You know what he would say? Run the football. You want to know why? Because if you're running the football, his defense is not even on the field.
And let's break that.
And I'm just being honest with you. That's like the Rex Ryans of the world, the Tom Bros of the world. Have you noticed they haven't always had really good offenses, but their defenses have been spectacular? And they do what? They run the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want Dan. Listen, why do you guys think I want Dan Quinn to be our head coach? We don't need an offensive-minded head coach. You want to know why? Because you have really good offensive-minded players. You don't need an offensive-minded coach if you have really good offensive players and an offensive coordinator. You don't need that. We need a defensive-minded coach. You want to know why? Because the defense is always the head. I want my head coach always thinking about my defense. You want to know why? Because my defense is the one that has to actually go out there and stop the opposing team. Think about this. My defense can shut a down team to 0, and you can win a game by 3, kick 1 field goal. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want no coach out there that believes his defense is good and they're not good, and he just keeps on throwing the ball, putting them back on the field. I don't want that. That's why I want Dan Quinn as my head coach. I want a defensive-minded coach because you're going to get what you get with a Tampa Bay, a coach who believes in run first. You want to know why? Because a defensive-minded coach knows that running the ball is the best thing for a defense. What did Jerry Jones say when he drafted Zeke? He said the best defense is what? A good offense running the football. Talk to me, Henny. Let's talk about these guys running the ball on us.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Leonard Fournette only had 180 carries last year. But when you factor in the fact he still got 812 yards in the 13 games he started, that he was very productive when he got the ball. He averaged 4.5 yards a carry.
Hey, real quick. If he got the same amount of carries as Zeke with what he averaged, what would he have gotten?
Let's
see,
take a look.
This is why I love my blood cousin, because I can ask him complex questions like this in the middle of him talking, and he will give me an answer.
Yeah,
Watch this.
It's gonna take a couple of seconds.
Watch this magic trick he do. Watch this magic trick he do.
Are you not entertained?
Watch this magic trick. Watch this magic trick. No stress. Watch this magic trick. Watch this magic trick.
1,067.
There we go. 1,067.
And when you think about it, that is more than what Zeke had.
Yikes. So that lets me know when Leonard Fournette runs the ball, bro, this line is getting some push, bro. They're getting some push. Hey, shout out to my cousin for having that on point, too. That was dope.
Already.
You know it. Appreciate you, my boy Dre Day. Hey, finish. So what are your thoughts on a deep? On a question? I'm gonna ask you a question, and we're gonna end it with this. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna end it for a little bit. What is the advantage or disadvantage, or why do you have to prepare differently for a defensive head coach versus an offensive defensive mind head coach? What are your thoughts on that? Talk about that for a couple minutes.
Well, man, when you are preparing against an offensive-minded head coach, man, you know they're going to throw the kitchen sink at you in terms of offensive formations, in terms of personnel packaging. You know, they're going to try and run the score. They're going to try and get the ball to their best players, all this, all that. But when you go out and you play and you try to play a defensive-minded head coach, they are trying to make your life a living hell. They're trying to disrupt your offense. They're trying to attack the quarterback. They're trying to do everything they can to make your Sunday afternoon miserable. So you know, an offensive-minded guy, he's going to go out. He's going to run his best plays. He's going to try and get chunk plays. He's going to try and take top off. And you know, and don't get me wrong, I am well aware that it is a passing league. You know, even for a run heavy, you know, offense is usually slanted 55 to 45 or 56 to 44. You know, it's never going to be a 50-50 or a 60-40 split in the favor of the run. You know, it is just not something that's going to happen. But you know,
unless you have a rookie quarterback on in his first game or something.
Yeah, like there might be stretches where it's like that. But even like with us in 2016, it was a 51 to 49 split run past the run. But we ran the ball so effectively, and you know we used play action so effectively. You know, you can still count that as part of the run game, and we still sold the run to get a lot of chunk plays. But you know, just in terms of offensive minded guy, you know, they think that their guys and their setup is going to work against whatever you run out there. So you know they're going to take more chances than a guy that's going to play field position, than a guy that's going to play possession, than a guy that's going to play down a distance. You know, a defensive minded guy is more likely to punt on short distances on fourth down and to go for it. You know, they believe in their defense. They believe in get the ball right back. You know, it's just little nuances to how they operate the defense. And you know what? There might be something that we actually need ourselves. We are a team that has had a lot of issues with game management, clock management, personnel groupings, and downs and distance about what we want to do. So you know, I'm not saying that Mike McCarthy himself is a bad coach, because we all know that he's not the guy that's calling the offense, but he has had the defense or special teams. Let's add that in there because special teams is actually very good, but he has had some issues with managing the game. So you know, I know like Dan Quinn's last stop did not end the way it was supposed to end. You know, because he lost Super Bowl, but at least he got there. You know what I'm saying? At least like when he was head coach over there in Atlanta, there were not the questions about game management, clock management, you know, going forward at inopportune times or anything like that. So, you know, I think that's more of the difference, man. I think they like a defensive guy is going to play more fundamental football than some of the more offensive minded guys that are willing to go for it and take these extra risks and, you know, big play offenses. This is my thought. I don't have the actual numbers here, but this is the way I perceive it.
Yeah, man. And let's hit some of these comments before we get up out of here. That was a phenomenal answer. I mean, I just, you know, one thing that's good about playing defensive minded coaches is say defensive minded coaches are not afraid to play in close games. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they know in a close game, they don't have a defense on the field trying to get a stop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right now. I know a lot of people, you know, they talk about Sean McVay, but think about this. It was not the Rams offense that made the play to win them the Super Bowl. It was actually the Rams defense. It was Sean McVay went to looked Aaron Donald in the face, and they have this on recording. He looked him in the face and he said, he cussed him out for like 2 seconds. And then he told him, you the best motherfucker on this field. Go make a play. Go make a play and win this game. Freaking Aaron Donald went out there and did it, bro. Freaking that boy Jamar Chase running wide open down the left side of the field. Aaron Donald went out there and made a play. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? In the Super Bowl, the biggest play that mattered, an offensive-minded coach went to a defensive-minded player and told him to make a play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, me personally, I believe in a league where it is offensively driven. You should be the team that is be driven by the defense. If everybody's trying to score, you should pride yourself on stopping them from scoring, instead of priding yourself on trying to score 40 points with everybody else. Okay, you score 40 points, but then you lose by 40 to 42. No, pride yourself on stopping people from being able to score. Then guess what? Whatever you can get on offense is whatever we can get, but you're not going to score. And I believe this offense can score 21 points. Like he said, a real coach know both. That's not true. That's why you have some coaches that are head coaches and coaches that are defensive coaches. Some coaches are offensive coaches. That's not true. Coaches get paid to know what's in their wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time, has an offensive coordinator? He's a defensive coach. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't call offensive plays. He wasn't calling Tom Brady's play. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? 2 of his offensive coordinators got head coaching jobs. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. Defensive head coaches will always get offensive coordinators promoted in jobs. You want to know why? Because a defensive head coach is going to make smart decisions that's going to make the offensive coordinator look good. That's just real, man. A smart defensive head coach is always going to, you want to know why? And he also tell you this, a good defensive coach, you know what he wants? He wants his defense on the field. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to run the ball. He says not cause the plays, the manage ball. Managing ain't much, bro. Managing ain't much. Like, man, managing ain't much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all, like the NFL's kind of like way of doing things is kind of messed up. Because you have, like, right now, if y'all want to fire Mike McCarthy for stuff that Kellen Moore does, that mess is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? But then be like, okay, so what you firing Mike McCarthy for? Exactly. What did he do wrong? What did Mike McCarthy do? Better example, what did Jason Garrett do? Because you should have fired Jason Garrett for what Scott Linehan did. You know what I'm saying? But we don't. You know what I'm saying? The head coach kind of takes the blame. That's why make Dan Quinn your head coach and your defensive coordinator. You can save one whole salary, and you still got a head coach. Hey, Henny, let them know what your next article is, and let them know where you'll be at, and where they can find you at, my boy.
Man, it's Henny DeMore on all platforms, man. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all the other good stuff. Man, I don't actually have a particular article in the works right now.
Managing ain't much. What do we need a head coach for then? Nothing. To be honest with you, we don't need a head coach. We don't need Mike McCarthy. Like, Henny, do you think? Listen. Do y'all remember that game last season where Dan Quinn was the head coach because Mike McCarthy couldn't? I think he was hurt. He was sick or something. Like, what was it?
He had COVID.
He had COVID. Do y'all remember that game? Did we lose that game?
Nope.
I don't think so. Okay, back to the story.
Yeah,
man. That's all I'm saying.
If your head coach does not call the offensive plays, does not call the defensive plays, does not work with the special teams,
what does he do?
If he's only there to call timeouts and challenge plays, anybody and their mama can do that.
Anybody can do that. Jerry can do that theoretically. Jerry can do that. Like, Jerry can do that.
So what the hell we look?
Yeah, exactly.
It would be different.
If I'm not mistaken, wait, time out. Was Dan Quinn was he the coach for the Saints game or for the Minnesota game?
Saints game.
Saints, okay. Just want to make sure.
And then think about it. It's not like he's Sean McVay.
Yeah, Minnesota. That means he didn't have that.
It's not like it was like he's the offensive genius that's creating these plays or anything like that and calling them. And look, Sean McVay created an offensive system and manages the game, and he helps with drafting players, and he helps recruit players, and he recruited Matthew Stafford.
You know what's funny, bro? I almost feel like the Cowboys don't want one person to be that much in control of the organization. I almost feel like they don't. Like, they do a really good job of like putting everybody in like departments that like it almost like makes everybody even. But like, bro, now that you're saying that is very good point, man. Like, Sean McVay has so much control over that organization. And
that's why he can cuss the ownership group out and get away with it.
Yeah, because think about this. Sean McVay recruited Matthew Stafford. He's picking the draft picks. He's calling the offensive plays. He's designing the system. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. If the Rams wanted to fire McVay, bro, you're a whole different team. Like, think of how much job security Sean McVay really has in the Rams.
Compared to
If you
what Mike
fire
McCarthy
him,
had.
if you fire him, you got to replace like 5 dudes, bro. That dude does like 5 different jobs. He is so intertwined in that organization, bro. That is called job security to the max.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
That is called job security to the max. Every time we're talking about firing a coach, first question we ask is, well, what does he do? Well, what does he do? What does Mike McCarthy actually do? So my question is this, Henny, if you fired Mike, what are you firing him from?
The only thing you can say that Mike McCarthy didn't do is just like some game management stuff. But like you said, he's not calling the plays. He's not developing the players like that because he's not really working with them like that. He's not doing anything of any note. Because look, Dan Quinn is getting more picks in the draft than he is.
Facts. And oh my God. Oh, Henny, you own one now. You own something today. Oh yeah, go on, keep preaching.
Nah, man, because look around.
Your little sound effect one time. Hold up.
I'm so glad that I serve a God who has already fought my battle. Do I have a witness here?
Hey, y'all don't even know this Henny first show in the month of September, so he trying to go in right now. That boy said rent due. I heard that. Go ahead then, boy. That boy cooking. That boy said rent is due. I heard that. Go ahead, Henny.
Nah, but you just look at other coaches. Like you mentioned Bill Belichick earlier. We know every time, even if he has somebody that's there helping him coordinate the defense, everybody know that he works with the defensive players. He recruits the defensive players through the draft. He does the scouting and does all this other stuff. He's actually is ingrained with what's going on in the day-to-day activity of the organization. So, like, if anything were to happen to him, there would be an immediate effect that trickles down throughout the organization, like you were stating. That's not the case because it's plug and play in Dallas. Because Mike McCarthy can be the head coach, Dan Quinn can be the head coach, and we're being honest about it for what they have asked him to do. Kellen Moore can be the head coach.
Facts. You know what's crazy? At this juncture, hey, my boy Dre Day, I just put my Cash App in the comment box. So if you want to send your 2,500 stars, $25 on that, or you can send $25 on Cash App. I mean on a super chat, and I'll send you your hat. All you gotta do is send me your address. Send me your address, my boy Dre Day. If you want to get your Run the Damn Ball hat, I got new hats in too. I got the white in, I got the gray, I got the camo, I got the navy blue, and I got a. No, they didn't give me Nipsey blue. They didn't give me no Nipsey blue. But hey, just to kind of piggyback on that, man, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I would actually prefer if Kellen Moore was the head coach right now over Mike McCarthy. You want to know why? Because then I would be able to hold him responsible for something. Because what I'm seeing is the Dallas Cowboys like to have people in response. They like to have guys. Because right now, bro, there's just like no accountability when bad stuff happens. Like, oh, bad call, play call, us, Kellen Moore.
Hold on, Bob. Hey, how does Mike McCarthy make the final call and stuff? He didn't even get to choose his offensive coordinator, boy.
Yeah, for real. Mike McCarthy's not making the final call on anything. He even said in that press conference that was Kellen's call. Like, y'all got to listen to me, y'all. Y'all got to actually go listen to these guys' press conferences. Because you guys got to remember, even though they work for the Dallas Cowboys, they are still people who don't want to get blamed for stuff that's not them.
Mike McCarthy said he would like to run the ball more, but he trusts Kellen. But he's not the play caller. He even said that in an interview before.
Exactly.
But what you talking about? He overseeing. He ain't got no input, boy.
Mike McCarthy does not have no overseeing that. No, he does not. Think about this. When the Dallas Cowboys brought in Mike McCarthy, they fired 17 people. There was 18 people working for the Dallas Cowboys. 18 on the offense. 18 coaches. They fired 17. The only coach they kept was who? Kellen Moore. Bro, Mike McCarthy didn't even get to pick Kellen Moore. So think about this. If you don't get to pick Kellen Moore as your offensive coordinator, don't you think that Kellen Moore is probably worth more to the Jones than you?
Hey, he get the final say. He wanted to keep Amari Cooper, but he gone.
Like, I'm just curious.
So how you get the final say on stuff that go on in the organization?
If you're not calling the plays, and then I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do y'all really think that Kellen Moore is calling a play and then it goes into Mike McCarthy's ear and then he says, okay, run that play? No. Y'all really think he's hell no, bro? They get 28 seconds to call a play. They're not doing that. The only thing that he's bringing Mike McCarthy involved, he's like, hey, it's 4th down. You want to go for it? Yeah, we're going to go for it. All right, bam. Then Kellen Moore designs the play. They're not calling Mike McCarthy. Hey, Mike McCarthy, want to do a drag far 7 and had the linebacker split. What you thinking? Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good play. Go ahead and run that. No, that's called a joint offensive coordinator if that's happening. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Kellen Moore is calling the plays. Kellen Moore is creating the scheme. And also, let's stop this foolish talk about, oh, Kellen Moore is calling Mike McCarthy's scheme. Slap yourself. Slap yourself.
This ain't about McCarthy's scheme. This is all Kellen Moore.
This is Kellen Moore's scheme, bro. You don't let someone go shopping for your food and then come home and then you got to cook with the food. What if they get the wrong ingredients? No, this is Kellen Moore's offense run by Kellen Moore's plays. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you go listen to Mike McCarthy in his interview, he tells you, bro. Like, he tells you. Like, these guys are like, Mike McCarthy is not Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett would literally fall on the sword. Because Jason Garrett honestly thought he was going to be there forever. Like, he thought he was going to be there forever. Mike McCarthy knows he's not. So Mike McCarthy does not fall on the sword. He says it. Like, he said it. That was I flat out heard him say that was Kellen Moore's call. All right, trust Kellen Moore's call. What does that mean? That means I ain't have no choice. Hey man, hey Henny, your gal. I see you guys got a new truck. It's nice. I
appreciate it, man.
I appreciate it, man. But I thought you told me your favorite color was cowboy blue and silver. I see that the truck is not cowboy blue and silver though. And if you say, well, you say what Mike McCarthy say. Say what Mike McCarthy say.
Oh man, well.
But you talking about your lady? I'm talking about your lady though.
Well, I had no control over that aspect of the decision. But I trust their judgment.
So what? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. We'll ask y'all a question. Do y'all think Henny enjoys the color of that? He probably do. He make the payment. But I'm just saying, if Henny is telling y'all, hey man, Henny, wait, time out, bro. I thought you said you was getting a blue and silver truck, but this truck not blue and silver, bro. Man. I trust the decision of my lady and my wife. Happy. Hey, man. What they say? Happy wife, happy life. I'm looking at Henny like, you crying on the inside. Yeah, I'm crying on the inside. It's all good. He gonna cry in the car. What you say? He gonna cry in the car. Listen, will people do stuff to keep the family happy? Yes. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. You know what I'm saying? My boy John Phil says, Henny, no, happy wife, happy life. That's right. And you get to drive the car twice a week. So we all win. You know what I'm saying?
Happy spouse, happy house. I knock all this shit over.
I heard that, man. But we also believe in happy husband too, because we gotta be happy around this mug too. You feel me?
Exactly.
We gotta be happy around this mug too. You know what I mean? I did a big piece of chicken. But hey, man, listen to me. We up out of here. I appreciate everybody that's been that tuned in. Hey, man, listen to me. If you watched my entire show, if you laughed and you had a good time, and you ain't hit that star button or share button one time, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Like, for real, don't be sitting up here calling yourself a real-ass Cowboy fan, a real-ass West Coast Henny fan, and you ain't hit that support button, you ain't hit that subscribe button, you ain't hit that star button. Yeah, I'm on your ass. I don't care. You ain't hit no button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that damn button. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you are a non-Cowboy fan and you watched this whole entire show and you laughed and you giggled and you had a good time, Jerry Jones got something to tell you.
Well, what I'm saying is deep down, you're a fraud. You're a real Cowboy fan.
You feel me? We're going to end it on that note. You already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.